I had a chance to be with my team this morning and put the Louisville game to rest and start on Miami. Fast turnaround for another good opponent. We're excited for the challenge and look forward to continuing to improve our team and take the learnings from this past week and apply them. I think in regards to the Louisville game, Louisville did a nice job of controlling the line of scrimmage, both sides. Defensive line from Louisville really dictated the tempo of the game and what we could and couldn't do offensively. And conversely, their offensive line blocked us well, and we're on the right bodies frequently enough with all the movement we tried to get extra players to Lamar, but they picked it up and blocked it well enough for their quarterback to have success. I thought we were, in looking at the film, a little bit slower than what we had been. I think the Georgia Tech week had some effect on that, as much as we tried to work overtime to get the schemes right for Louisville. We looked just a little bit sluggish, not by effort or intent, but just by the way we were moving. And Louisville looked fast, and they are with good talent. And so anxious to get back to work. I like our health a lot. And that's a tribute to Coach Wintrick and his staff. We have bumps and bruises and aches and pains, but in terms of season ending and those kind of things, we've made it through really well. Our biggest issue, again, is with the depth of our roster, the workload in practice/games with kind of lack of depth is that's just probably has a little bit more effect on us currently than maybe some. But when you trade that off versus most of our players still being healthy, and it's as good as we can do. Defensively, they're playing really well, and every player you look at of their starting 11 is capable, fast, athletic, and just really plays at a high quality and has the ability to play at a high quality. And so when you put that collective together and they're coordinated well and they start playing with confidence, I think that's probably is where their program starts. It's difficult to score points on them, and they take the ball away and have a nice culture that way. And offensively, man, they manage the game really well. They have playmakers. They're athletic at the offensive line. The quarterback does a nice job with decisions. So really good players, a head coach that's managing the games really well and knows what it takes to win without maybe pursuing sometimes what's considered style points. You know, he manages the game to win. And to his players, and lucky for his players that he's there, because he's making a lot of really good decisions for his team to beat whoever they have to beat on that Saturday to put 14 straight together, which it's really hard to do. Mark runs their offense, and he's coordinated it very well. They know exactly what the defense will give them. They take that, and then they pick and choose the spots to create big plays. Seems like there's 2 or 3 or sometimes 4 per game where they'll be fairly methodical and have the potential to go the distance on any play with the type of players they have. But there's 3 or 4 or 5 big plays a game. And then when you get toward the red area, the quarterback is really effective with his legs and scramble. And all that is kind of a big picture designed by their head coach, he's using their personnel within the scheme versus the opponent on a weekly basis just right. And it's leading to success. It's an awesome opportunity for our program to play another ACC opponent that's having success. And I felt like we performed beneath our potential this past week. And regardless of who we're playing, I'm anxious to see that part increase. And it just so happens to be against a really good team and a game that matters, which is it's fun to play in games that matter. And that's the next step for this program, is to learn to play as close to your potential as you can week in and week out and just stay up there. And right now we're a little bit up and we're a little bit down, not as wild as we were, but more so than what I'd like.
I've been here for a good while. I remember going to Florida State when they were the number 1, number 2 team in the country. Played UCLA at home and away when they were highly ranked. Played some pretty good teams. So you got to show up for those games. You show up every week, but if you can't get up for these, then why do you even play? It's extremely exciting. It's a great opportunity for our team, for our program, to go show what we truly are, to bounce back from last week. It's a huge stage, like you just said, and we're all excited and we're embracing it.
It's a great challenge. This is what you prepare for your whole life. This is what football is all about. You know, you got to go against the best, and that's what we're about to go against, and we're going to put our best foot forward. With each team we played, no matter who they were, we went into William & Mary excited, filled with energy because we know what kind of team they were. Going to Boston College, we knew what kind of team they were. We know what Louisville was about. We know what all our teams is about, and we know playing in the ACC, you got to bring it. Each and every week you got to bring it because it doesn't matter. We're all talented in the ACC, and it's the best conference, so you got to bring it each and every week.
When you sign up to play this game, just as growing up as a kid, you always wanted to play at this level, at the biggest stage, against the best opponent, and I think this is what we're getting ready to do right now, and I'm excited. I think we're all excited for the challenge. They're very talented all across the board. They got guys that can make plays at all positions. Quarterback is really capable, and the running back is pretty solid.
I think every single ACC game we played has been, had a large spotlight on us, and of course the other team. But I think the wins or losses before us, well, in their case, all the wins before us. I don't think it changes anything on our side of the ball. We just want to, or on our side of the field, we just want to bring what we do best. Bring that Virginia mentality, bring that energy that we've built in practice, and same game, just different location.